Baby Bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Mr. Ginger Cat is missing. Part 1.
Hey now, since we've closed a big case, we can finally take a break.
There in the police station, Officer Doberman was merrily stuffing a thick stack of papers into a bag when Sheriff Labrador walked in carrying a big cake.
Whoa, is that for me? Thank you so much, Lab.
I'm sorry, Dobie. This cake is for my friend, Mr. Ginger Cat. He's a teacher at Sunflower Kindergarten, and today is his birthday.
Oh, so it's not for me.
Officer Doberman lowered his head in disappointment as Sheriff Labrador called Mr. Ginger Cat, but no one answered.
That's weird. Could it be that Ginger is still at school teaching class? I'll see if he's there.
Sheriff Labrador brought the cake with him over to Sunflower Kindergarten. Just as he got to the entrance of the school, out of nowhere, something orange-colored over in a corner caught his eye. It was a hat covered in a sunflower print.
Isn't that Ginger's hat? Why is it here? There must be something wrong. I'm gonna have to start by doing a little investigating.
Sheriff Labrador headed straight toward the teacher's office. And before he could knock, he heard a blare of a song coming from the office.
La 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 la, I'm Lop Rabbit, I love singing.
Excuse me, is Mr. Ginger Cat here?
A red-eyed rabbit opened the door. The rabbit was a teacher and was wearing a large pair of star-shaped glasses.
Mr. Ginger Cat isn't here.
Well, do you know where he is, ma'am?
Let me ask for you. La 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 la.
Miss Lop Rabbit enthusiastically went all around the kindergarten asking, but no one could get in touch with Mr. Ginger Cat. Sheriff Labrador frowned.
Where in the world is Ginger? Has something terrible happened to him? Oh no, that would be awful! I need to hurry up and figure this out. What is this?
A red diary on the desk with cat paw prints on it attracted Sheriff Labrador's attention.
La 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 la. Oh, this is Mr. Ginger Cat's diary. He uses it to keep track of what his students are doing in school. I see him writing in it every day.
This could be evidence that helps us lead to what happened to Mr. Ginger. As a police officer and friend, I'm going to take a look and see what clues I can find. On October 10, Doodle Bear spilled warm milk on his lap. Yeah. On October 11, Doodle Bear sneaked snacks. On October 12th, Doodle Bear had an upset stomach.
Sheriff Labrador looked through the diary and only saw that Mr. Ginger had recorded the daily behavior of the kindergartners in his class. But as he turned the pages to view the diary entry from yesterday, he noticed that the page was blank. Upon closer inspection, Sheriff Labrador also realized that many pages had been torn out of the diary. His dark, round eyes suddenly glistened.
The page for yesterday's entry was torn out, which means someone has touched the diary. There's something fishy going on here. I called Ginger Cat last night, but he didn't answer. I thought he was asleep. But now it looks like Doodle Bear may have had something to do with his disappearance.
Ms. Lop Rabbit gasped upon hearing Sheriff Labrador's words.
Sheriff Labrador, do you mean Mr. Ginger Cat was kidnapped?
Well, it's possible. I'm assuming the culprit may have kidnapped Mr. Ginger because he had uncovered something and then tore out the page that had that information on it out of the diary. Oh, and I noticed that each of the diary entries noted something about Doodle Bear. Maybe Doodle Bear knows something about the culprit.
La 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 la! Come over here now, Doodle Bear.
Ms. Lop Rabbit led Doodle Bear to the office. At the sight of Sheriff Labrador standing there in the office, Doodle Bear began to cry in horror, hiding behind Miss Lop Rabbit.
Miss Lop Rabbit? What have I done this time? That would cause Sheriff Labrador to come looking for me.
Well, take it easy, Doodle Bear. I'm not here to arrest you. I just need you to answer a question, please. do you remember what happened in kindergarten yesterday with Mr. Ginger Cat?
After hearing Sheriff Labrador's words, Doodle Bear heaved a great sigh of relief and started to think with his eyebrows furrowed.
Yesterday... Whoa! I remember! Yesterday, my tummy was hurting again because I ate too many snacks. When Mr. Ginger Cat found out about it, he got into an argument with Mr. Black Crow, the owner of the snack shop.
Oh, la 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 la! Did Black Crow kidnap Mr. Ginger?
Oh, calm down, Miss Lop Rabbit. We don't want to jump to conclusions. Let's go to the snack shop first and have a look.